Welcome to Tyler Sock, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 19th, 2023. And ladies and gentlemen, it's DLC time. Oh my god, it's DLC time. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard that there will be a patch for the 2K23 for WWE's video game. I don't know why I said it twice. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard that the patch will be coming out tomorrow. I can't wait for it because everything that I had a problem with, they fixed. They fixed the managers. They fixed something else. They fixed the trios. And they fixed the championship curation thing when you do your entrance. Now you can use normal motion thingy bobby. You don't have to use like other people's championship motions. Oh my goodness. I'll be back. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I had to check something. Something was being weird on my wall. They're like dirt. But they fixed a lot of things. There's some my Rise and my faction GM mode online stuff. A lot of things I don't play out with. I do play with the universe mode more than any other mode. So, yeah, that's why I'm happy for that. I didn't get the patch yet. Some people got it already, but I didn't get the patch yet until tomorrow. Yippee. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some NXT to talk about. We got Hit Row coming to 2K23. We got the Steiner Brothers. It's going to be a big day tomorrow. A lot of good things happening tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to be talking about NXT because we got NXT's spring break-in that will be happening next week. A lot of matches. We heard there's going to be a trunk match. I don't know what that means. I guess it's like a casket match, but you're going to put your opponent in a trunk. So the competitors will be Pretty Deadly versus the D'Angelo family. We got the NXT title on the line, Grayson Waller versus Carmelo Hayes. We will have a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne, Indy Hartwell, and Tiffany Stratton. We got Lara Valkyrie will be versus Cora Jade. And ladies and gentlemen, we got an interesting mixed tag team match that will happen next week as well. We got Kiana James versus the new Brooks Jensen because he said to Josh Briggs, "We're not family anymore. You're not my brother." And they came to the bar to issue a challenge to Fallon Henley and Josh Briggs, and they accepted the match. So that's what we're getting. Brooks Jensen looks weird. He looks like a nerd. No, it's not funny. Because I was a nerd as well when I was in high school. I still am. But, yeah. That is happening on NXT's spring break-in next week. I know there's a lot more, but I don't remember a lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, we were supposed to have Odyssey Jones in action, but he got attacked by Braun Breaker. And Duke Hudson came out because Braun Breaker had things to say about Andre Chase. Duke Hudson came out on in the audience with his trophy, and he issued a challenge to Braun Breaker. But he said, it's not going to be me. Andre Chase is going to challenge Braun Breaker to a match at NXT's spring break-in. Oh my God, Duke Hudson is a big boo-boo. I can't say the other word. A big scary cat. I almost said it. I said poo-poo now. And scary cat. So yeah, he's a big scary cat. He doesn't want to fight the big bad Braun Breaker. First match, well, we were getting a video package of last week, but ladies and gentlemen, it turned into a brawl between the Dyad, the Creed brothers, and the Gallus, the people that's supposed to be in the tag team match for the tag team championships. And then we got the tag team title match finally to start. And it was a pretty decent match, not bad. But the winner of that match was the Gallus boys. They're still the champions. Then we had Noam Dar making his in-ring return against a jobber, and the winner of that match, guess it, Noam Dar. We have a debut with some guy, I don't remember his name. He'll be making his debut next week on NXT Spring Break-In. So I'm guessing we're getting that match as well. Then we had Roxanne Perez versus Zoe Stark, getting a pretty decent match as well. But the winner of that match was Roxanne Perez. And this is how the Women's Championship got made when Indy Hartwell came out. And she said, Roxanne, you should have your chance of the title because you never lost the title. And nobody pinned her. Indy did not pin her. Remember, she climbed a ladder. So remember when Indy first came out, after Stand and Deliver, she was trying to get Roxanne a title shot, but Roxanne was nowhere to be found. Now she makes a return. She had a big win against Zoe Stark. Now Indy Hartwell wants her to have a title match, but Roxanne has to remind Indy Hartwell that we're friends in and out of the ring, but for the championship, it's every woman for themselves. And they shook on the hand, and they're having their match until Tiffany came out, and she starts complaining. And Indy Hartwell says, you know what, you can stop complaining because I will defend my title against both of you guys in a triple threat match at NXT's Spring Break-In. Then we had Cora Jade versus Gigi Dolan. Well, Cora Jade wins this match because of the distraction of JC Jane attacking Gigi Dolan. Gigi got rid of JC Jane for a bit. She threw JC Jane over the announce table onto Booker T. But Cora Jade gets the win. And then Laura Valkyrie came out on a big giant, I forgot what you call it, balcony thingy. And she said the match is official. You versus me at NXT Break-In. Spring Break-In. Then we had Dijak versus Apollo Crews. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match was Dijak. Well, it was a pretty decent match. What am I saying not bad for? Pretty decent match. Pretty good. Then we have Wesley versus Charlie Dempsey for the North American title. And ladies and gentlemen, Wesley got attacked before the championship match from Drew Gulak. But Wesley still wins and retains the title. And then after the match, he got attacked by Charlie and Drew Gulak. But that means maybe Drew Gulak wants to be the next one to get a shot of the NXT North American title. Nathan Frazier had a new gimmick. I don't know what his gimmick is. What is his gimmick? I don't know. And then we had the Grayson Waller's effect. And they just had, with Carmelo Hayes, they just roast each other. They just took shots against each other. Remember when people were saying that Carmelo Hayes would join the Hurt Business? They talk about that Carmelo Hayes could be MVP's bag holder guy. And all that stuff. They just talk trash to each other, and then they just hold the title. And Grayson Waller was holding a shoe, because he's going to drink out of that shoe, the golden shoe, while he celebrates a win for the championship. Will he win the championship? We will find out next week on NXT Spring Break-In. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for this patch. I can't wait for the DLC. There's a lot of people are upset about these DLCs, but you know what? I'm not upset. because there's a lot of new guys in these DLCs, except for the legends. But the current guy, and the guys like Carl Anderson, and Bray Wyatt, and Valhalla. But there's a lot of new guys that is making their video game debuts, and I'm happy for it. I would love to play as Tiffany Stratton. I would love to play as the Pretty Deadly. Everybody, even the older guys, the legends, because they haven't been on wrestling games for years. Like Harley Race, like Zeus, like Wade Barrett, Eve Torres. When is the last time she been on the game? I'm not dissing the DLCs. I'm happy for it. I'm happy for the new people, because if they just gave us the guys that was on the launch day and no DLCs, then I would just get bored. Now every month we get new people to play as, and I can't wait to play as them, because it's pretty cool. I'm not getting bored of the wrestlers I have now because I haven't played with every new person, but I might will if they don't put if they didn't put a DLC for this month. So yeah, I'm happy for it, and I'm happy for this patch that they actually fixed things that people are complaining about. I didn't really complain about it. I don't go on social media and complain about it. I just wait until the patch happens, because there's some people that will have the same problem as me, so they will put it on social media. So I will wait until 2K listens to them, and they will put it on the game, or fix it on the game. Damage Control's thingy bobber, their trio's theme, their entrance is coming out in this patch as well. Tomorrow. Some people already got it today, but I didn't. I even checked my game. It didn't say, oh, you want to update your game? They didn't do that. So I had to wait until tomorrow. I don't care for that, because it comes out in the midnight. I'll be sleeping, and when I wake up, it will be there. And then I just had to install the updates. Oh well, right? Who cares? I don't mind that. It doesn't take that long. But I'm happy for it. Some people will still complain about it. Of course, you will see on social media, people complain, blah, 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 because there's a lot of little things that people are going to complain about. I went on social media one time to say about my Brock Lesnar's entrance, because his pyro wasn't going off. But my other Brock Lesnar's their pyro was going off. But the default Brock Lesnar that was on launch day, some reason his pyro is not going off. It looks like it's going off in the Titantron. You can see the lights going around the Titantron, so that's the weird part. But my other Brock Lesnar's, the old school Brock Lesnar's, their pyro is working, except for the default Brock Lesnar. I hope they fixed that. We don't know. They didn't say anything about entrances, so we will find out did they fix anything with that. But I can't wait to play the game, because there's going to be new things, new people. There's going to be 4 new people. I'm upset for that part, because there's only 4. Usually there's supposed to be 5, but BFAB is a manager. But like, you guys could, you could make BFAB as a wrestler. You just had to create it, and then she could be a wrestler. I will see a lot of community creations that people are going to make with BFAB, because now they have the Hit Row's theme song and entrance. They have everything, and now then you will have BFAB. You don't have to start on scratch. You could just say, I want to edit a WWE superstar. You should be able to edit managers and then turn into a wrestler. I think you could do that. I haven't done that, but I think you could. So, yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I wish Big Pat was a wrestler. But the rest of the people in the DLCs are wrestlers that you can play as wrestlers. Even Valhalla, she's supposed to be a manager. But you can play as her. That's what it says. That you can play Valhalla. I don't know what her finisher is because she hasn't wrestled. Has she wrestled? Has Valhalla wrestled since she made a return? I don't think so. I don't think she ever teamed up with the Viking Raiders. I think she always been a manager. So yeah, that's gonna be weird. That's gonna be interesting when we get Valhalla. I can't wait for the second one. We get the OC, and we get the Pretty Deadly, and we get Tiffany Stratton. My NXT finally could get some more wrestlers in there. I'm happy for that, and tag team division for my NXT. Everybody that doesn't have a partner, well, they do have a partner, but their partner not in the DLC. I'm gonna be downloading those guys, so I hope everybody made a good Stacks, Duke Hudson, Dyad. I don't know if they're still gonna be in WWE. Until Tony D'Angelo comes out as a DLC. If not, no, not Tony D'Angelo. Joe Gacy. I don't know. People are saying that there's some clothing for Uncle Howdy. Like you can make Uncle Howdy, like in the community creations, not community creations. That you can make Uncle Howdy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There's actually Uncle Howdy costume in there. That's pretty cool. I believe there's a move in there, something that's called the Joker. Whose move is that? And I believe there's Hangman Adam Page's lariat is going to be in there. The Bloodshot or the Buckshot lariat is going to be in the game. I don't know why that's happening. Well, they have Jay Lethal's finisher or signature, whatever you want to call it. They have his in there. They got some AEW guys finishers in there and entrances and their taunts. That's interesting. I don't know why they have that. I believe they have Pentas. They got Kenny Omegas. They even have Kenny Omega's entrance. Not his full entrance like the Titantron in his music, but the motion. They have Kenny Omega's motion. They even have Chris Sabin's. What does that mean? Can anyone tell me what does that mean? Why they have other wrestlers that's not in WWE or never been in WWE, and they have their taunts and they have their entrance motions, and they have their finishing move. Some of them they have their finishing move. They have Jay Lethal's, they have the Black Machismo Jay Lethal's entrance when he was trying to be Macho Man on Impact Wrestling. Why do they do that? I don't understand that because it's cool and all that we could use them and could make those guys. Because it's going to be weird to make Kenny Omega without his entrance and then, yeah, it's pretty cool. But I don't understand why they do it. Because they're in a different company. Shouldn't they have the trademark, whatever you call it? Doesn't that company have the rights to say we want you to put those moves in there? I think so. They have Bryan Danielson, but he's been in WWE before, and Christian, and Mark Henry. But Kenny Omega, Penta, they haven't been in a WWE or Jay Lethal that I know of. And they have his finish. They have their finisher. I believe they have Wardlow's F10. I don't understand that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW results. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye.